fight back.
My name is Jason Rosenberg. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm an ACT UP New York member.
My name is Anthony Feliciano. I'm Vice President for Advocacy at Housing Works.
We're here today after the 36th anniversary of ACT UP. ACT UP had its first action on Wall Street on March 23rd, 1987. And we're here commemorating that anniversary to shame and denounce Simon Schuster for distributing a book circulated around AIDS denialism. We've seen COVID-19 denialism and misinformation flourish throughout the pandemic, and people living with HIV/AIDS have seen and been around denialism since the peak of the epidemic.
My message for you is that you have a not only professional but moral obligation as a publisher to verify facts. And you don't need to read a book, you don't need to go to a website. It is clear this is an outright denial of what an HIV is. You have a right because words kill. And when words kill, policies end up being created around those words that kill people. Folks in HIV and AIDS have fought too long in our fight to have to go backwards and to continue fighting people who are denying the epidemic and denying HIV causes AIDS.
I have an uncle that was living with HIV/AIDS since the 90s and died of COVID back in 2020. And when I'm outside here today, I think of him. I think of all of the people we've lost to AIDS and to COVID-19, and that is all due largely to misinformation and stigma. And that is what this book facilitates.
I want to know that we've lost millions over the years from HIV/AIDS. HIV/AIDS still is here. We have an obligation to address it. That many of us have fought hard in advocacy and policies to make a healthy and well-being for people living with HIV/AIDS, people experiencing HIV and AIDS. And you should not contribute to deniers. You should not contribute by allowing your as a publisher, this misinformation to go out there. More people need to know about ending the epidemic, what they can do, and how they can support people experiencing HIV and AIDS, and making sure elected officials, policymakers, and the public all come together to end this epidemic.